Hey guys, we made it back. We made it back from Chicago. We're alive. I'm not really sure how. Uh, hey guys, I'm Pocan Joe, and as always, you were pretty cool for swinging by. Thanks for stopping by. So this is going to be a kind of a montage of videos that I'm going to try to cram into one so I can get back on track, because I still have comic books I need to read from last week. So what happened? First off, me and Spectacular Spider Grandpa, we got home safe. Thank you for all the great wishes out there and getting on Spectacular Spider Grandpa's live feed last night. That kind of broke the monotony of being on the road for a while. You really helped us out. Thank you very much. Let's talk about day 3 haul at the Comic Con. I got both modern and older stuff that day. Very cool stuff. Some of the exclusives that I got that I thought were just funny. I went ahead and I picked up Harley's C2E2 exclusive variant there. I went ahead and picked that up. So, and of course, it's an homage cover or cover swipe, but whatever we're calling this day, that's what we got right here with C2E in the background. We went ahead and we picked up this little gem too for Harley Quinn too. That is just a beautiful cover. It's one of those slightly foiled covers. This was the Virgin variant, and let me double check. Yeah, this was the last one that they had at the con, so that's like super cool. I think they only have like, she said 20. And I'm not buying that, but if this is a one in, I mean, seriously, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's going to be crazy. But I got to double check that because I don't think that's accurate. Next, Red Dark is popping. It is getting hot. And I've been looking for them, and I legitimately have a certificate of authenticity. I cannot talk today. It must have been way too much. For this variant right here. And what does it say? Copy of Dark Red 1, Richard Canad. This is a limited 300 copies of this cover right here. So that's really cool. Super cool to get that rarity. I love rarity in my collection. Next is another 1 in 300 copy, and is limited to 100 copies with this particular Virgin variant. Oh, I didn't get the Virgin variant, but that's all right. I got this copy as well. A couple other people picked this one up. This is actually why I went over to it. Somebody showed me this, and I was like, oh, it's kind of nice. I like that. I'm going to see that. So that's the most modern stuff that I got from the con. So what else did we get? We got Uncanny X. Oh, now this is what more not dollar bin, but went more diving into the bins. Got some gold, got some silver, got some cool stuff here. This is Uncanny X-Men number 148. This is an appearance with the Dazzler and Spider-Woman. Right there, paid $5 for this. And I'm going to tell you right now, this thing is clean. I mean, I want to say near mint, but I know better, right? I know better. So I got to go with very fine. But, oh, my God, this thing is like, I don't think it's ever left the package. This thing is super nice. Keep it on the X-Men theme. We got X-Men number 27. I picked this up at a sweet deal as well. And this is the Return of Mimic. Next, we have, I got a 181. That's right. I got a 181. Too bad it's an Avengers 181. But still, this is a great, great, great comic book. This is the first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man right there. Now, somebody said, hey, it says variant up there. What kind of variant is it? I think that's a mistake. There was the only variant that was for this particular issue that I can find was the 12 pints one, or 12 pence. 12 pence? Pints? Whatever English money is. That's the only variant I know of. Unless I'm wrong, let me know. But I mean, it's a newsstand. That so was the other one. So I'm not really sure. But still, I mean, first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. I'll take it. Next, I got man, these are always kind of just fun to have in a collection. I got Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, and this is the Revenge of Jimmy Olsen. This is kind of a popular comic book that's generally sought after, especially in this condition right here. Again, I mean, there's a little bit of a ding on a corner here, but usually when it comes to this, if there's purple in it, I generally judge by the color of the purple in it, because purple was a very hard color to produce back then. Just drop some knowledge on you. And it has no breaks in it, and it's just great. All right, next we got Supervillains Team Up #1 and #2. Picked both of these sweet ones up on a deal. Doom cover. I mean, we got a little bit of everything going on in these, really. We got some Namor action. I got a lot of Namor. There was a lot of Namor out there in this con. All right, next we got these books were waiting for me, or a couple of things were actually waiting for me, because I did not get them in time. I got Spider-Man Life History, the '60s. That finally came in. I went with this one because I really like that helicopter look on it. I've been following this series and loving every minute of it, and that's Conspiracy, the Illuminati. Apparently this one's going to be dealing with social media. Let's see what else we got. Oh, yes, finally Farmhand is back. Man, what a great story. You know, when everything goes to crap, let's go fishing. That's kind of the theme behind this storyline. That's going to be awesome. And last but not least, super, super happy to get this one. This is Bitterroot #5. This is the B cover. I've really been enjoying this story too, by the way. I don't know why this is not as popular as everything else. And that's about it. So, what? Oh, no, it's not. Hold on, let me show you all something. So, as some of you know, Jimmy C., also known as Jimmy Doing Deals on Instagram, was doing some mystery boxes not too long ago, and I shared those videos and what I got on here, and apparently I was entered in a raffle, and I won something in the raffle too, so like double the good luck. So this is what they sent me, and for now I'm going to keep it in this until I get a nice frame for it. But what this is it's an I'm not sure if you call it storyboarding or not, but what it is, it's the Ultimate Fantastics, and it is. There it is, right there, signed by, and the whole 9 yards. That is super cool. We'll be sure to find a nice home for that. I know a lot of questions are going to come about this. I'm not overly familiar with the Ultimate Fantastics, but I've always kind of wanted these kind of proof of concept deals. This is just really cool, and the art in it is just beautiful, and it is signed, and it is ready to go. I don't know if there's anything on the other side of it. No, okay, it's blank. But yeah, that's really cool. So I'll do a little research on that. I believe this is, let's see what page it is. Story page number 11. That's pretty cool. I'll definitely have to look that comic book up. That's super, wow. Just wow. So what else is going on? Currently, my online auction is still up and running. It will go till the 26th, and then it starts counting down on each lot item. So that link will be down below. So definitely check that out. Also, my 100 subscriber contest. Everybody's been asking, Joey, when are you going to do like an end date for us? Give us an end date here. And I'm thinking, okay, not a problem. So here's your end date for the Comic Con contest, or the 100 subscriber contest. That's what we'll call it. I hate to say this, but you may be getting some prizes out of some of my haul videos. I'm just throwing that out there. And if you don't remember the contest, it's very simple. Take a comic book and tell me what you learned from it, either from a psychological standpoint or a philosophical standpoint. Again, don't get deep, heavy into this. You don't have to. Very common problems like stress, it's psychological, or social construction of an environment. Like the X-Men, they want everybody to get along and be cool, except for one faction of mutants that want to go against it. That's some interesting philosophical points there. Again, and you don't even have to be right. Just tell me what the comic book taught you about whatever, and we'll figure it out from there, I promise you. Again, shoot me the link for the videos, not a problem, and we'll take a look at them. And the two best winners, and you can enter both if you have psychological and social or philosophical. You can enter two videos if you want. That is perfectly fine. So final thoughts about C2E2. Wow. I've been to quite a few Comic Cons, both small and some medium size and some large ones, I guess, if you call Dallas a large one. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first time I've seen this many I mean, let's just be honest, strangers from throughout the United States, all with their own niche or thing or whatever, actually come together in a house, and alcohol was involved, and no fights broke out, no ridiculousness. Everybody had a general respect for each other. Yes, there was some joking and ball busting, but that just enhanced it as far as I'm concerned. Hanging out with all these YouTube people, I'll tell you right now, it was just fantastic for me. A lot of people do this to relieve issues that they may or may not have. Some people do it because they have time. People do it because they have a passion. Whatever the reason, it's not wrong. And what I found is, yes, we would come together, eat meals together. It really felt very family. But baby, when business was on and the comic book con was going on, we were all split up and we'd meet back up and show everything that we found and did. Some people were mostly there for signatures. I was there for Golden Age stuff, and I think I did very well in that category. Other people were just there to do things for their channels. It was so just absolutely huge. It was just ridiculous. And I don't think I would love to be able to experience that again. It really was. From the silliness, some of the things that we did that you can actually check out. Comic Core kind of took the lead role in getting everything filmed and online. So Comic Core has a lot of videos of us doing live shows there at the house. Live shows of us doing karaoke. The audio is not that great in it, but you kind of get the idea. A lot of alcohol being flown around there. It was, and I think we're all members of the Yakuza now, of the Triad. I'm not sure. It was weird. This place was straight up mafia ran. It had to have been, but in Chinatown. But it was great, and it was. I hope I get to experience something like that again. Nothing will ever be as great as the first one. I don't think so, but I could see myself doing something like this on a regular basis with these guys because they're pretty cool. And that's just a heartfelt thank you to all of them. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and we'll break down a lot of the people. It was great to see Huey's comics there. Since he's let me on Blaster or Stash It, I've had a great time with that and being part of that. Drew Manchu, even though we don't always see eye to eye and we argue, I truly believe that there's a mutual respect there for each other. And I'd be honest with you, he likes to debate. And in some cases, sometimes I do too. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I truly think that we're friends at the end of the day. Paul, Midwest comic guy, man, first off, that dude is tall. Like, you would never know that watching Blaster or Stash It or even his own show or him on Comic Core. But the dude is, like, crazy tall. Like, he's slightly taller than me, and I stand about 5'11"-ish, almost 6 foot, right around there. Yet he's over me, and I was like, damn. And then Midwest comic guys, Ball and Chain, his lovely wife. She was just great to be around. And you could tell she just had a good time herself. That was pretty cool. So yeah, there's your Blaster or Stash It crew. I think. Am I missing anybody? No, I'm not. Oh no, my best friend, like Spectacular Spider Grandpa. I gotta forget him. Him going with me up there and coming back with me and helping me drive the distance. We've done stuff like this before when Baltimore came about and Dallas came about. I like hanging out with. He's one of my favorite guys, even though I would honestly say that we're probably about as opposite as you can get in most cases. But at the end of the day, man, we get along and it's great. And, I really have to thank him for getting me involved in the YouTube community. I thought that was really sweet. He encouraged me to make a video in Dallas and told me that even a douchebag like me can do this, which was really cool. So thank you for that. Moving on to Comic Core. Man, Chad is just probably one of the most passionate people you could ever meet. And, like, his heart is there. And he makes no bones about that. Like, he will tell you, I'm there for you, whatever you need. I'm there to help. And he has no problems reaching out when he needs help or somebody to talk to, which is great. That's really hard to find somebody that genuine, and that is really awesome. I'm trying to figure out who I want to go with next. It's ridiculous. The Great Legend. I mean, there is a guy He's like the sweetest dude ever. Like, I didn't think that like guys were ever this sweet. It was, and I mean this complimentary. Let me be very clear on that. He's like a cross between Jim Henson and Mister Rogers. Like, he is there, always wants to be the guy that gives you the motivational speech, and that's good. Always wants to make everybody feel included and part of the family. And I think he truly has a passion for that, definitely. And I learned a lot of things about him. Like, he worked in a library and worked with kids and stuff like that. And it was just absolutely amazing talking to him, spending time with him, and listening to him, and getting some great YouTube advice from him. To be honest, Catran, what can you say about Catran? First off, she's a beast, and she knows what I mean. She straight up wasn't feeling good one day, took care of business twice, and still marched on, right, and got her deal done. Her cosplay outfit of Starfire was absolutely phenomenal. I think she got to meet George Perez, and George Perez absolutely loved it as well. She's just a nice person. I've never met so many nice people. It really makes me wonder my life decisions after meeting so many nice people. But no, Catman was there, and it was really nice. And I'm not much of a hugger or anything like that, but I knew that was a person I just couldn't say, no, you don't get a hug. So that was really cool. Her husband, Mark, I'll tell you right now, Mark is just a chill cat. When it came to us going out and doing karaoke, he jumped right in with us. He's cool to talk to. He's got all kinds of things. It's interesting finding things out about him because he won't just offer up information. Like, you got to dig it out of him. And then what you do, you get some of the greatest stories ever. Ask him about the time he was a getaway driver. That's an awesome story. I don't want to ruin it for you, but that is a great story. Moving on down that line, Seawoodard. Man, Seawoodard's an interesting cat. You can tell he's passionate about comic books. He's passionate about wrestling. He's just a passionate dude. And I mean, if you watch the karaoke video, watching him sing, like, he's getting into it, man. You would have thought he was on a stage rocking out, no doubt. And I just did a great legend rhyme. That's weird. But yeah, he's a great host. He knows how to keep people on track and focused. And I really think that that's a skill. And I thought he did a very good job of that throughout the videos. Damn, he did. It was just epically awesome. All right, so the Comic Core Unlimited guys. I think that's all the Comic Core. Man, if I forget somebody, I'm going to feel like crap, but I don't want that to happen. So we'll move over to the Comic Core Unlimited JD. JD is just beast. That's all there is to it. When that dude shows up, party's on. When that dude leaves, good luck. He ain't leaving. Like, he is there. He is on top of it. And it was really cool to have somebody as knowledgeable in Golden Age as he is there. I think we had some great conversations about Golden Age stuff. We even got to talk a little bit about corporation and how to set up corporations. Dude's smart. There's no doubt about it. And he's very much on his game, and that dude likes to party, which is kind of okay. Every now and then you need a party, and you need to break away, and JD's definitely the guy you want to bring to that. Comic Spectre, silent but deadly. And we say that because he's not a huge talker type guy. But I tell you what, when he does talk, he pays attention. And I mean, I think that says something about him. So that was pretty cool. Getting to talk to him, about veteran stuff and comic books. Again, that's always the topic. That was awesome. And, it was great to see. It was great to see him there. It really was. He's always fascinating to listen to on the Comic Core Unlimited, and being able to meet him in person, that was really cool. Just a chill dude, man. I like the chillness. It was awesome. I think that's it from Comic Core Unlimited. Next, we got Discovery Bay. Man, I'm so happy. It was a last-minute decision for him to come out, and he got there, and man, did he add. First off, that cat is putting in some work when it comes to YouTube. No doubt about it. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. That dude's up rendering videos at night. and it takes a while because, we're using somebody else's Wi-Fi, but he's on it. And then when we get to the con and we're doing our cosplay, and it's on the Comic Core thing, everybody kind of chipped in when they kind of did the cosplay walkthrough. He's grabbing people, I'm staging them, we're getting them in front of a camera, we're showing these great cosplay outfits and all these people gearing up. And it was awesome. It was awesome just how everybody, without instruction, just instinctually started doing things. And he's really good at kind of organizing that and putting it together. I thought he did a great job of that. His videos are awesome. And he's just a really just upbeat, happy guy. I cannot imagine him like being angry or sad. He's just a happy guy, Let's see, who else? Oh, man, I'm trying to think of everybody in the house, really, at this point. Manchu. Some other people that we met. TJ Watson. I've watched some of his stuff. I really like what they do over on that channel. And meeting him and his brother-in-law, that was really great. Just really chill. Everybody's so chill, It was crazy. Weird. Let's see, Poor Man's Comics, meeting Poor Man's Comics. That guy is funny, very upbeat, very jovial, and just kind of just jumped right in with us and did some stuff with us on the Comic Core channel. That was pretty sick. Splash Page. Oh my God, Splash Page. Giving everybody white gloves at the end of the day. He's doing this thing now where he's traveling around and going to several different cons / comic book stores / antique stores. He's just doing a road trip right now, picking up things that he wants on the road. That's really cool, and he's just funny. He's a country guy. He's from the South. He's got the accent, and it fits. It fits with his passion as well, and it makes sense. And I just like that. I had to say that. That was crazy. Man. So many people. I'm trying to think. There were a few people that we met in and out throughout the Comic-Con that do pages, and I'm gonna forget you, and I'm sorry for that. I'm just kind of through this video. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I walked away with a problem with anybody. All About Comics, JP over at All About Comics, got to meet him briefly because a lot of other things were going on that night. And it was cool. He came by, had some drinks at the house, brought his sister along, and, just kind of hung out with us for a little bit. That was probably pretty cool. I do enjoy catching his Monday wrap-up stuff, so that was really nice, too. Just so much. So much. And so many signatures and autographs and Golden Age, Modern Age. I'll be honest with you, I hope to have an experience similar to this, but again, I don't think anything's going to beat the first one. So that's it, folks. Don't forget about my online auction. Don't forget about my 100 subscriber contest. Comment down below, send me a link, send me a message, whatever it is. I will always get back to you as quick as possible. Sorry for the camera quality on this one. Unfortunately, I lost my high def camera that goes on my computer. Not sure where that went. So it looks like this is going to be the case for a little bit until I can have time to get back to the store, because I got to catch back up on work Tuesday, and apparently that's just garbage. So much stuff going on there. Oh my God. So we'll get all that squared away and get videos back out to you as quickly as possible. Hey guys, it's been a blast hanging out with everybody out there that came to C2E2. Thanks for letting me be part of this community. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. And hey guys, just be cool. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.